Welcome to Soldotna Regional Sports Complex. My name is Marty Medkoff, bringing you some live high school hockey from the Soldotna Stars Senior Night tonight. 2026 seniors. There's only 5 of them. Stands are filling up for this crosstown rivalry. We'll get the Cardinal lineup here to start with.
Tonight's starting lineup for the visiting team, the Kenai Cardinals.
Rather weak right now.
At forward, a senior, number 13, William Howard.
William Howard getting the call for the Cardinals.
At forward, a senior, number 27, Noah
Hallam getting another start for the Cardinals.
Senior, number 29, Isaac Cotton. At defense, a junior, number 12, Lily Layman. At defense, a senior, number 14, Cameron
Schwinn.
And in net for the Cardinals, a senior, number 31, Evan
Witt getting the call for the Cardinals. And now the Stars. Starting lineup.
Starting lineup for your Soldotna Stars. At forward, number 6, a senior, Mason
Bach, a senior.
At forward, a senior, number 13,
Chase Willis.
At forward, a senior, number 77, Kylie
Gaffney getting the call for the Stars.
At defense, number 20, senior,
Peter Perez.
At defense, a junior, number 28, Eli
Settlemeyer, Jr.
And in net tonight for the Stars, a senior, number 0,
Bryson Clyde takes the sheet in the net for the Stars this evening. We'll get underway here, but not until we do a national anthem first.
Ladies and gentlemen, I now ask that you please rise, remove your headwear, and join us for the national anthem.
This is KSLD.
At the
All right, let's do that hockey.
High school and its sponsors appreciate your attendance at tonight's game. This contest is being played.
Okay, I think we're ready to do that hockey. We got a little different setup here tonight. I probably won't notice it, but maybe the audio will be a little better. We'll see. I'm trying.
We also expect fans will eagerly support their favorite team by applauding fair play while refraining from negative words and behavior. Be loud, be proud, but be positive.
Nice to see you join us this evening. Each one of these teams is placard. I know the Stars pretty well, been doing their games, home games, all winter long. And so if I don't get their names right, because it's black on navy, so it's difficult, I catch their numbers pretty quickly, but we'll go with those till we recognize the skating style. And the Cardinals dressed in white with black trim. Their names will be pretty easy to spot. So Stars one final time through for Bryce and Clyde. They're a senior tonight. Senior starting for the Stars. It's the 2026 senior night here at the Sports Center in celebration of these guys who skated for years. And looks like the Cardinals will pull it down. Patton brings it into the zone for the Cards, and it's pushed wide by Perez. That's the Cardinals, and it's settled back down by the Stars and hustling back over to get it poked up and out of the zone, and Holland will retreat for the Cardinals. He'll gain it there, Schwinn, and Mason Bach will tangle up. It'll be cut loose there and picked off and head inside the zone. Just a little early for Parnell, who's fresh onto the ice. Yeah, just 30 or 28 seconds in here now. Pretty quick line change for the Stars right out of the box. Here, Cala de la Cruz Parnell out there with Chase Willis, and it's settled down by Willis, and he'll cross the slot there and throw a lazy one wide on the blocker side. Held here at the blue line. Nice play by the Stars defense. Settlemeyer gonna flutter one in, and it doesn't look like he maybe just get it deep here. And that's Willis trying to make a difference. Maybe it was Cala de la Cruz here on the close boards, and Settlemeyer will have to backtrack a little bit, maybe to shake one off. Now a long outlet pass, sauced all the way over here to Cala de la Cruz on the opposite wall, and he'll nutmeg one in on the Witt. Get him on the shin pad. Into the zone, Gagnon throws it wide. And it's played backwards. Mulliken will pick it up. Big assist guy here, throwing out all the apples, and he finds Cala de la Cruz will just flutter one in, don't change. He saw, hey, my line's not out here anymore. I better backtrack here a little bit. Now Myrick, he'll play it to the other side. Looking for Larson, fresh onto the sheet now as both teams have changed, and Larson will throw one into the shin pad, and it's played away to the half wall. Myrick will hold the line here. Stars and Cards here. It's Mulliken gonna take a look at the zone, and that's 2 shots on Witt so far. 1:53 left in this first period. Couple quick shots for the Stars. Witt has seen them both. Now Mulliken across from him, 22. It's pulled back for Myrick, and he'll throw it that way, and it's deflected wide. Out to Hester a little bit. Now picked up by Myrick. Myrick hammered on now, and it's made its way out to Larson, who'll tap it forward for Hughes as he gains his own legs. Drop pass, and Larson's shot goes into the skates, and a throw right back out front. There's another save. Made by Witt. So 3 quick shots for the Cardinals. Still early. Just 2:19 gone in this first period. Out now Wortman. To his right, Mason Bach. It's pulled Bach away. Schwinn will be the first to it for the Cardinals. And Bach trying to push it in there. Settlemeyer stop it at the blue line. He'll rip one, goes into the body. Picked up by Begich. Begich swarmed by a constellation of stars here. Now right back into the zone. We're in the blue fish bowl tonight, Whitman. So it's a choice. It's a decision. He's settled down here by number 19 for the Cardinals. Pushed it forward. Now out to the blue line. Perez gonna rip one. Missed wide on the left side. Stabbed at by Begich. And he left it behind. He'll play it backwards. And now it's back out for Begich. And Howard gives it a tap. D to D. Settlemeyer gets it away. Opposite side of the ice. Fluttered in there. Whittle let it go behind the goal line. Smart choice. Wrap back around. Perez back into the game. And that's Morton down there. And now the Stars will tangle there on the half wall just a little bit, and that's pushed back for Myron. Myron will rip one deep. Schwinn will pick it up from there, and now it's trickled backwards once again. A little dangerous. And cycled back through behind the net. David Caladela Cruz will pick this one up. Can be dangerous, and he'll throw one. It's deflected off the skates. Caladela Cruz in the momentum there to pick it back up again. It'll wrap its way back up the half wall. Now stymied down there by the Cardinals and brought out of the zone. They'll flutter it towards Clyde, and they'll call icing. There's 3:55 gone in this first period. 11:05 left in it. Shots on goal, 3 for Witt, 0 for Clyde so far. Is Parnell. Pushed it forward. That's Max Meeks going to get some defensive play here. Now pull towards the middle. And that one will trickle up and over the top. I didn't enable my replays. You'll just have to take my word for it. And the Stars first on the board. Trickled up, just up and over his shin pad. It's held here by the Stars. They saw the seam. It's gloved down by Max Meese, the younger of the Meesers. Chase Willis getting the goal, the credit for the goal for the Stars. That's Hollum will push it forward. Now towards the middle with Smith, and it goes nowhere. And it's picked up here by Myrick. He's being trailed quickly. And he'll push it off the wall for Caladela Cruz. He'll make his way through one. And that shot made it all the way through. But now there's a shot missed by Mulligan. A couple of good ones there. So 4 or 5 shots now on Witt in this first period. 10-15 left in it. It's pushed out. And that's Patton. Pushed towards the middle, swiped that a couple of times, and here's Settlemeyer, and he'll slide it through. Now Caladela Cruz will pick it up there, and he'll push it off the wall. It makes it up and out, and Schwinn will have to go back for it for the Cardinals. He does get it settled here, but not by the time Mulligan comes in. Mulligan, little board blind here, can't really tell. Hughes will get it up for Larson, and it'll be held up here by Witt, just shovel it into the corner. Good stick on it, and here's Mulligan. It just pushed one, and that's the 6th shot on Witt now here in this first period. Up but not out, and the Stars able to keep this one in. That's Perez in a battle of a lifetime. Here's Mulligan. He'll toe his way towards the middle. He's going to push one that made it just past Hughes. Hughes will step around one. Now it's settled back down by the Cardinals. Pushed into neutral. Settlemeyer will go back for it. Settlemeyer. Touched by Larson, gave it up for Mulligan, and it'll be pushed forward for Hughes. Hughes will drag it deep and cycle it back for Mulligan. Mulligan in the corner, 2-1 him, and he'll just fade it out there into no man's land. Picked up by Johnson for the Cardinals. Settled down here by Settlemeyer, right back for Mulligan. Settlemeyer missed his pass opportunity, but he's dangled his way forward, and he'll throw a shot. And it's a logo assassin shot. Witt just squared up. Easy save. 8:39 left in this first period. So make that 7-8 saves now for Witt. Workman. And it can't be held, and Myrick will have to cycle back for it. He's being chased or shadowed by Begich now. Myrick come out from around the corner. Gets past one. Now Howard's going to take a try at it. Myrick into the zone quickly, and he'll take a shot on Witt, make it 9. In this early first period, 8:20 left to. No. Sorry about that. No scoreboard up there. My bad. Workman now. Across from number 13 for the Cardinals and goes straight back. Tap for Myrick and he'll throw one towards Witt. Stabbed out towards Myrick. He's not gonna get to that one, and Gagnon's just gonna backhand one in deep. Clyde will stop it up there, and Myrick will have to go back and make a play. Begich settles it down for the Cardinals, and a little bit of offensive presence here for the Cardinals. All the way through the zone, going to be held here by Max Meese at the blue line. Bach punish him a little bit for doing it, and Meese not quite up yet, and we're going to get a whistle off of Gagnon's blade, and it looks like Meese down here. Just a little board blind here, thank goodness. I hope he's okay. Doesn't sound like he's okay.
Sohi penalty assessed on number 6, Mason Bach.
I'm gonna send Bach for the trip. Looked like a good check to me. It looked like he got him hip to hip, but Meese on his knees now, or on his knee rather. He is up. I hate to see a kid get injured, especially for a sport, but for any reason really. Stars will go on the kill here. Shout out to Heather and Heather for sponsoring senior night here for the Stars. Always been supporter of youth sports on the peninsula. They do a great job. Here's Howard across from Mulliken. It's pulled back. Settlemeyer going to turn and rip one. Makes it up out of the zone. Schwinn now will carry it for the Cardinals. Pass it up for Howard. Howard, slow look, give it up for Hollum. Hollum, not quite net here, and he'll throw one up and out of the zone, just under lead or over lead. It was behind the player coming in quickly. And there's a good check, and Mulliken, they're going to call it on for a rough. I'm going to say Hughes roughed him. So 7:19 left in this first period. Stars putting 2 in the box. Mason Bach's been in there for just 26 seconds, so it's going to be a long kill on the 5-on-3 for the Stars. Mulliken out there now. Settlemeyer. And Perez. Just got to get it out. Here's Mulliken, needs to win it. He does, and it's ripped the length of the ice by the Stars. And that's Witt who will hold it there just behind the goal line. He's patient with it. He'll let Schwinn come get it. Schwinn carries it now over the blue, through the neutral, and into the zone. He's met by Mulliken. Just a little bit of a pester there. It's the first shot on Clyde we've seen all night, and it was easily deflected by the shin pad. Out for Howard now on the high slot. There's a shot that whistled wide. And 1 minute left in this 5-on-3. Settlemeyer. No, that's not Settlemeyer. It's Perez, and he'll rip at the length of the ice. The Cardinals will have to recoil, jump back in the nest, and fly. Here's Howard. Up through the middle. Howard will hold it. He's got Potton behind him. He'll feed the high guy. That's Schwinn. Let it go to the side, and call it De La Cruz over there to pick up a stick. I'll take De La Cruz in a stick battle anytime, and that shot off of Howard's blade missed wide on the blocker's side. Now it's held in here by Schwinn. He holds up, cycles it backwards. This will trickle out of the zone with 20 seconds left in the Mason Bach penalty. And the Stars, Gagnon right back in off a shin pad and wide. Myrick will flutter one the distance, and you make it Mason Bach back before the Cardinals are able to make another zone entry. It looks like you will, or at least you'll be 5-on-4 for the next 24, and that puts Bach back in, and that's icing call by the Cardinals. That puts Bach back on the bench. We send number 14 over the wall in place of Bach. I'll have to see him skate so I can tell you who he is. Here's Caladela Cruz. He's got Chase Willis with him. He's held here by the Cardinals, pushed up and forward. Still on the power play here for the next 15, and it's held by Willis, and he'll flip one that'll go all the way down. Cardinals mustering one shot on goal in the 5-on-3. Minute 36 of 5-on-3. They have one shot on goal.
Stars are full strength.
And it's picked off right away by the Cardinals. It's Begich. He'll feed it forward right into the teeth of the defense here. Now picked up by Parnell and slapped away from him. Into the zone. This Butler. Maybe a little dipsy-do back to himself, but didn't really come to much. And this one up and out of the zone. Dansby Whittle played away from harm. Begich got a touch on it, held it in the zone. Caladela Cruz will throw. And Willis with a shot missed wide on the glove side. Now here come the Cardinals once again. Maybe picking up their pace a little bit here. That did not have to be touched by Clyde. And Willis will pick this one up once more, and this time feed it across. I'm sorry, that was Parnell to Willis. And right back into the zone. And Caladela Cruz will throw it up for Parnell. Gains the zone. He's got a little bit of help. Looks like everybody else kind of behind him. Willis did get the shot away. Missed wide on the glove side there. Parnell gonna pressure up. Cardinals. Howard off of his stick, not blade. Parnell will take a stab at it. And Langham will pick it up there, and she got a shot on goal. That's number 2 for Clyde to defend. The official stats might be different. That's the 2 I've seen. So you pick, you like me or my score shots or theirs. And that one didn't make it all the way through. Here's Settlemeyer. Settlemeyer lead it forward for Larson. Larson work his way through several. Larson gonna throw a shot. That Witt who flashes the leather there for his 10th save of the night. 3:33 left in this first frame. Mulligan in the face-off circle for the Stars. Pulled aside Schwinn, going to be the first to it. Mulligan, a little crash into the boards, held here by Myrick, and it's tipped before it made it to Witt. Witt made the save. All the way across the ice to throw something on Potton, and he does give up the puck. Back the other direction. Mulligan will be the first to it. Now it's Gagnon for the Cardinals. Throw it all the way through the slot, no one home. Fluttered up and out of the zone. That's Hughes there. It was a little bit of pressure. Hughes circle back, and Potton will take a check. You're going to get another penalty on the Stars. 2:52 left in this first period. So that's their third penalty. Actually comes at 2:50. So 13 minutes, 10 seconds in, the Stars have suffered something. It looks like good checking to me, but I mean, I'm not down there close. Howard across from him, Mulligan. It's picked up now, Mason Bach. Will throw it.
Sohi's number 17, Silas Hughes, 2 minutes for roughing.
I'm going to call him for roughing. It looked like a big, powerful check to me, but maybe it's too hard? I don't know. Shot on Clyde, count that as his third, maybe fourth. And all the way down, took one shot in the 5-on-3, a shot here in the 5-on-4. And the Cardinals might have gotten another shot there, somewhere even strength. And Mason Box got to be careful. They're calling it. Howard gonna get a second try at it. So 4 and 5 there on the shots now for the Cardinals. Potton can't hold it, and pestered by Mulliken. Howard will backtrack just a little bit here with 2 minutes left. And Settlemeyer will put one in on Witt. Witt's gonna clamp down on it and get a whistle. 1:54 left in this period, just 1:04 left in the Cardinals' power play. Little more success. Get a couple shots on goal. Workman pulls it back for Myrick. Myrick, he will kill time. He understands what's happening. He's not in a hurry. He'll turn around, flip it the other way. That one, not a save, but, you know, who knows how they get called. Smith now. Throws it deep. That's icing. Ah. Seconds left in this power play for the Cardinals. 1:29 left in this first period. Cardinals leading on the board, leading in shots, maybe 12-3. We'll get an official tally.
Yeah, definitely came out a little flat. We need to pick it up.
Working. Touchdown by the Cardinals. I believe that's a Langham. It looks like a Langham to me. Back to Pestro a little bit. Roots off and Workman. Some pressure here. Back for a Langham. Brought into the zone. Myrick will hold it. He backhands one. It's going to make its way all the way down to Witt. Witt for a long pass out. Myrick will just tally it right back in there. 7 seconds left in this kill for the Stars. Or 3 seconds left in the power play for the Cardinals. Langham first to it for the Cardinals. He'll rip it in there. It's going to make a corner. Here's Perez. And can't get it touched up and out. Begich. Begich and Perez will go into the corner. Hold it there. Now it's squirted out of there, and we're going to get a call. I don't know who the call's on. The door didn't open. They just got to stop and play with 32 seconds left in the period. Stars lead this one 1-0. Lead on the shot sheet, too, if you're asking me. We'll see what the official tally is. This one up and out. Willis can't get it to drop back down, and they're offsides and play it all the way to the other side. And Cala de la Cruz will chase this in. Langham be the first to it for the Cardinals. I'll flip it forward. Belt here at the blue line. Shot on. Witt will hold it there. It is senior night. Take a look at these guys. That's your Soldotna senior. We're going to do a whole ceremony here. I got a little loop thing that Keith built me before he headed out of town. Some mad props to Keith for keeping track of my extra videos, my B-roll, if you will. Here's Cala de la Cruz, less than a second, and that's how the period will end. All right. I don't know if they're going to do senior night right away. Or, I mean, if it's going to happen this period, I don't see anybody moving the big balloon art thingy there, but maybe they do it between the second and the third. Cardinals could tighten up a little bit. We'll get shot totals here. See what they say. Just waiting for the Cardinals to exit the ice so the Stars can do the same. Then they'll get the Zam doors open there.
Kenai goalie, number 31, Evan Witt, had 16 saves on 17 shots.
Evan Witt saw 17 shots. He saved 16 of them.
Number 0, Bryson Clyde, had 5 saves on 5 shots.
And Clyde, they say, saw 5, which, puts me pretty close. I didn't have as many shots on Witt, and they were right on with me as far as Clyde goes. So sounds like I can keep up. It is senior night here. There's some milling around. It looks like it might happen here in this period. Yeah, coaches have not moved. So I got some stuff here for senior night. You can take a look at these guys. Keith built these for me. It's not about me, it's about them. Kylie Gaffney. Here's all about her. And then, of course, Heather and Heather screen printing will start us off. You get to hear these kids' names, see their families here in a little bit. There's all 5 of them. Mason Bach. Chase Willis, Peter Perez, number 20, doing a great job in that defense. And of course, Bryson Clyde. Can't say anything bad about Bryson's high school career or his career in hockey at all. I'm gonna get the balloons out here. I can let you watch that a little bit longer while they get set up. Rolls by there pretty quickly.
Thank you for joining us tonight on this special senior night. Tonight we celebrate more than just a game. We celebrate the journey of our senior players, the early mornings, the long practices, the sacrifices, and the memories made along the way. Thank you to our seniors and your families for leaving your mark on our program. Our first senior, number 77, Kylie Gaffney.
It's Kylie Gaffney.
All right, for Evan Witt, the Kenai Cardinals.
Joining Kylie on the ice is her mom, Sarah,
Bryson Clyde.
and I don't see her brother, Coda, but he's
Gaffney with some injuries late in her career. Didn't get a whole lot of high school playing time.
5 years. Kylie also plays for the Sohi girls soccer team.
With a 2-man advantage.
Her future plans are to play women's college hockey at Intermission in Ashton, Pennsylvania, while studying physical therapy and athletics. Kylie's favorite Sohi hockey memory is the Peninsula Girls High School state team. The most influential person in Kylie's life is Coach Xavier Schlee. The advice she leaves behind: if you want it, work for it. A bump in the road doesn't stop your success. Kylie Gaffney. Next up is number 20, Peter Perez.
Peter Perez.
Peter's parents are Gladys Balon and Pedro Perez.
Intermission for
Joining Peter on the ice is his mom Gladys, his sister Sophia, his cousins Eddie and Ezekiel, and family friends Brian and Carter. Not able to attend tonight with Peter is his dad, Pedro Perez. Peter
Oh.
The advice he leaves behind, it's not about how big you are, it's how big you play. Chase Willis.
Only 5 seniors for the Stars tonight. We did. Congratulations to them.
Next up, number 6, Mason Baum. Joining Mason on the ice is his mom Andy, his dad Salty, and his sister McKinley. Mason has been playing hockey for 14 years. Other than Sohi hockey, Mason plays for Sohi football and also wrestles for Sohi. Mason plans to go to college and get a civil engineering degree. Mason's favorite Sohi hockey memory is laying out the goal in the semifinal game of state his junior year. His most influential person in his life is his mom. The advice he leaves behind, be a strong forechecker. Everyone hates playing against them. And roll Barry. Mason Baum. Our final senior tonight, number 0, Bryson Clyde. Joining Bryson on the ice is his mom Mandy, his brothers Tanner, Adam, and David, his sister Anna, and his girlfriend Kate. Bryson has been playing hockey for 10 years. His future plans are to work on building his mobile auto care business and build his cabin. Bryson's favorite Sohi hockey memory is beating Kenai in semis and messing around on trips. Specifically, when he and Spencer were messing around in Juneau, and Spencer ended up throwing the TV remote at him, and it missed and went through a wooden door. Sorry, coach. The most influential person in Bryson's life is his dad, Sam Ryan. The advice he leaves behind, the days will flow and the years go fast. Take pictures and videos of everything. You'll never regret it. Also, don't go to Kenai. Bryson Clyde. We also have senior Isaiah Gales, who I do not believe is here tonight, but we will recognize him. So I'm going to give a round of applause for Isaiah. Those are our Sohi seniors.
5 seniors for the Stars this evening. Run you through this thing that Keith built for us. We're going to take a period break. Come back and see us for period 2. They got some examine to do, so a little bit of upkeep, and then we'll get on with it.
No, it's too fragmented.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good. Having fun.
What?
Having fun.
I know, right?
At the hockey rink, you
Yeah,
can't
we're
have a
at-
bad day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Come here. Yeah.
We'll do a crowd shot. See if we can't. It's a good sized crowd here tonight. We'll widen out a little bit. Zamboni's almost done. It's Stars versus Cards. It's gonna be like this next week too, when they meet up in Kenai. Got all these people like to sit center ice. Me too.
Wow.
Fans at the other end as well. There's Bob from KSRM Radio calling the game up there. If you don't like what you hear from me, you can always tune in and watch me. It's kind of cross-media stuff there. Zam's got like 3 stripes left, and we'll let the ice dry out. With Clyde seeing 5 shots that first period, he stood up on all of them. Well, he didn't stand up, but he saved them all. And Witt on the other side, senior for the Cardinals, saw 17 shots. He saved 16 of them. So Witt definitely seeing the majority of the shots tonight. Did get to go to the Cardinal senior night. That was on Tuesday last week. And they got 12 seniors over there, so they're losing a lot of people for starters next season. I'll probably gain quite a few too. KPHA's always been strong in the area. They've got some U14s coming up, and I imagine the Cardinals and the Stars will both reload some good players. Got to watch a little bit of the U14 this season, filmed some of it, and if you're interested in that, you can go back at our catalog. Everything I do is on Peninsula Live Sports. Everything Keith does is there also. So if you want to watch and see what the future of Cardinal hockey and Stars hockey looks like, you can go look at those U12, U14 teams. Good players coming up. Don't forget to throw us a like, make a comment. If you're not already subscribed to this page, go ahead and do it now. You won't miss nothing. If you hit that notification bell, you'll catch it all. And we do hockey, some baseball. Do a lot of football for the Stars also. Every home game on this channel for the Soldotna Stars football team, Soldotna Stars hockey team. We don't miss many here at the Soldotna Regional Sports Complex either. Got a favorite player, shout them out. I'll try to make sure you know when they're on the ice, a player and name or number. If you're not watching from the rink, you should tell me where you're watching from. I know a lot of people from Arkansas and Texas tune in to watch hockey in Alaska. Grandparents, aunts, and uncles. So if you got a favorite one, let me know. We're getting close now. Get one more plug in for those seniors. You can read their accolades, their thoughts and comments here. All right, Zamboni's finished up, and the Cardinals are banging on the door. Gonna have to get some referees out here, set some pins on these nets, and we'll get underway. 2026 senior night. Stars lead 1-0 on the scoreboard. They lead 17-5 on shots. Probably see some more of the same. Zerflu and his crew coming across there. Now Langham and Hullum come out, do that coach's waddle. It's like Noah Crabtree there in the helmet and the shoulder arm sling. Giving away cash money tonight.
Every year.
All right, referees on the ice. Shane Miller, Matt Thompson. I don't think it's Hyatt. He normally has his placard on Hyatt. Shane Miller, Matt Thompson calling the game, and then you've got the linesman out there. Matt Thompson been struggling a little bit lately, I think, from what I could see. I watched a couple of games of his, and here's Evan Witt. Bring the Cardinals onto the ice. Cardinals played a homer in their senior night. It was 3-0 as we welcome the Stars back. It's 3-0 halfway through the third. Cardinals put up 3 before regulation ended and then beat the Mariners in the overtime sudden death. Kind of fun being at these games. I've been around KPHA and Sohi and Cardinal hockey for the last 15 years, maybe 20, closer to 20 years. Kid started skating at 5. He's coaching the Stars now. So I got an extended hockey family. I certainly appreciate seeing them, and this is one of those nights where everybody kind of comes out. If you're extended Sohi family, or extended hockey family, reach out and let me know. And straight into the zone come the Stars. Witt will swat one away. Trying to play it around Perez. He stops it. Hughes can't keep it inside the zone. Mulligan will pick it up at neutral and play it forward for Hughes. Post it up right away on the outside wall. And Witt all the way out there. And now Hughes will pick it up from there. And he's going to throw it back out to the point man. That's Settlemeyer. And he'll throw one in on Witt. Makes a good save. We'll start off where we left off, I guess. That's the first shot on net. And that took about 35 seconds for the Stars. Both benches are empty. Saw maybe we saw three or four penalties for the Stars in the first period. No power play for them. Held here by the Cards. Cala de la Cruz going to let this go by, and it's picked up by Gagnon. Touched it forward to Howard. Howard will put Willis into the boards, and David Cala de la Cruz come out from behind the net with it and backhand it up to himself, and it's off the end of Parnell's blade. He's able to regain it and get it back for De La Cruz. And Parnell, I think, maybe busted his stick. He left the shift early. You don't see that from any hockey player. Normally it's the other way around. And Settlemeyer will step over Gagnon and give it up for Willis. He'll cut towards the middle and throw it to the other side. Had De La Cruz over there, or Cala de la Cruz. Hate to see anyone say his name wrong. Here's Gagnon now, and it was a big hit in the corner there. I hope you got to see it. Gagnon will feed it forward. David Cala de la Cruz maybe wants a little physical extra, and back towards the middle is a shot, and that's number 2. So we're averaging one about a minute, every minute or so. So we're at 13:27 into this one, so not every 45. We'll get right back at it. Swartnan out there with Bach. Rotov. Garcia on the sheet for the Stars. Hollum will take the faceoff for the Cardinals, and into the corner goes Bach. And it's picked out of there by Rutoff, and the Cardinals will come away with it. Slap that pot, and they'll just feed it deep. Myrick there to pick it up, and he'll play it around the corner. Pot plays the body instead of the pot. Now Workman will give it up, and it's stopped up there by Myrick, who's posted just outside the blue part. And that's Rutoff and Workman, and Rutoff will swing at it some more. Cardinals got it gained, slowed down now, and it's off for Pot. Back for Smith. Into the zone. Smith takes his time. He throws one on Clyde, and Clyde will cover his Holland. Comes skating in pretty quickly. 12:44 left in this second period. Both teams will change up here. Now it's Howard. Across from him, Mulligan will take this face off. We've been watching this great Mulligan over the last 3 years just really develop into something special for the Stars. Gagnon can't get it off his blade. He'll circle back and hold it one hand. And then Hughes and Mulligan pester there just a little bit. Now it's mostly Mulligan. And it's spun away, and it's off for Larson on the other side. Larson will feed it up for Hughes. Hughes will kick it into the zone. Hughes take his time, and he'll throw one in. It's sticked away by Witt. So shot number 4 for the Stars, and we're going to get a penalty on them, and Witt will skate off quickly so they can get the extra attacker. Howard will deal it up for Langham. And we're going to get the touch up here by Larson. And they'll throw Hughes into the sin bin. They're going to get a face-off down here by Clyde. Another penalty for the Stars. 12:08 left in this second period. This will be Howard across from him. I'm going to let Mason Bach take the face-off. They are. Senior Bach across from Howard. Going straight back to Rez. Rip it around the corner there. And Settlemyer slow it down in the corner and push it all the way down there. And Hughes got the penalty for tripping. Up again comes Howard. Pushed off of his blade by Bob. Howard will cycle it back for Holland. Holland holds it here, and he'll throw one that missed wide on the glove side. It did deflect a little bit, and it's back out to the point. Schwinn gives it up. There's a shot by I think that's Max Mace. There's Howard taking the shot. Bit of something afterwards. Saying anything to complain about. Certainly the refs not worked up that up. Young power play here for the Cardinals. Just 35 seconds into the 2 minutes. Here's Howard. He's across from Rutoff. Now Workman. Workman changed back to the clear. Here by Gagnon. Pushed it all the way across the ice. That one went through Shinn's blade to get there. Schwinn down for Gagnon. Gagnon tees it up there. Clyde squares up. Shot number 2. We're even so far now in the period. There's a minute 8 left in the Hughes penalty. Howard and Workman. Able to intercept it and throw it the entire sheet. Here's Witt now, 57 seconds left. He'll let Schwinn fly by. Now we'll cough it up to him. Schwinn out to neutral. Touched for Howard. Howard right down the gut. And it's gutsy. But he gains it back. And it's out to the point. Schwinn. And that's Hughes there. Not Hughes, rather. Picked up by Workman. 2-1 working the other way, and that's Rutoff. Rutoff will throw one, and it's an easy glove save for Witt. 27 seconds left in this Cardinal power play. Cardinals have 2 shots on goal, and the Stars have 1 on shorthand. Now it's Howard. Mulligan. You think you won it, and then he's right behind you. Here's Mulligan. He'll push it out towards the middle. Picked up by Perez and tapped back for Settlemyre. Settlemyre to Perez. Now it's a game of keep away. And it's thrown the length of the ice by Perez, and it's dumped in there. Larson with 8 seconds left in the kill and stabbed up by Mulligan, and he pulled it off the wall. He'll give it up for Larson, who'll take the shot. Mulligan going to get a second try, so they're even on shots, and both teams are now even on the ice as well. Back into the zone comes Holland. Settlemyre, now Clyde gets a stick on it. Mulligan, he'll give it up for Hughes. Hughes now to Larson and into the zone. Come the Stars, and he can't drag it around Schwinn, but he'll check him for it. And this one squirts out, and it's going to go all the way down there. Clyde decides to touch it aside. Here's Settlemyre, picks it up now. He's tracked pretty well there by Begich. He'll give it up and touched forward, but left behind, and it's into the back of his own player. That was the Cardinals. And now picked up by Langham. She's going to throw one, and in a close save by Clyde. So 3-2 on the shots. Cardinals lead on shots. Down by 1 here, over nearly halfway through. Second period, well, got a couple minutes till we're halfway through, so. Willis and held down there into the shin pads and kicked up and out of the zone. Langham able to get a stick on it and keep the Stars from moving forward here anymore, and it's pushed back towards the middle, and that's Cala de la Cruz. Cruz and Witt all the way out there to make a stop. A quick whistle. I don't think he had control of that one. That's Canova on the lines tonight.
That was a good save. He sold out.
I couldn't see his face. I see him now, and now I recognize him. Parnell, they're going to kick the Stars out of the face-off circle. Cala de la Cruz, rather. He'll whip it backwards. There's a shot on Witt. He coughs up the big old juicy rebound. It's held there for a moment, and Begich will pick it up for the Cardinals and gain the zone. Begich in deep. We'll cycle it back to the point. That's Langham, and she'll dilly it low. Pushed out for Willis. 3-on-1 and moved forward to the headman, Parnell, and he'll throw one. Witt make a shin pad save. He's locked on target now, and Cala de la Cruz will carry it now, and he'll throw one that missed wide on the wide side, and held here by Myrick, and now the Stars picking up the pace in the offensive end. Cala de la Cruz down low. He'll have Langham to tangle with down there, and Parnell to help. Now Cala de la Cruz put into the boards there, and that's a big one, and they're going to get him for a second one, too. After he got the whistle, and they're going to send number 18 for the Cardinals to the bin. Cala de la Cruz up quickly. 8:11 left in this second period. This Goldsby for the Cardinals. And the Stars will bring out their number 1 power play here. It'll be Larson, Mulligan, Willis, Settlemyre, and Hughes. Cala de la Cruz drawing the first penalty of the night for the Cardinals. And Larson will go in, slap at it. It's held here by Settlemyre at the blue line. From left to right, he's just going to walk towards the middle, and he puts one on Witt. A quick fire there. It's 11 seconds into the power play, so when the face-off, Settlemyre takes the shot. You're looking maybe for some trash out front here, settled down by Luke Larson, and he eases it back to Settlemyre. It looks very familiar, and Settlemyre ricochets off a stick into the netting and out of play. Hughes and Hallam now. Hallam able to win it. And it's held here and hooked at Mulliken, who still has control of it. Now push it back for Larson now. Off to Settlemeyer, who settles it down. Back down to Mulliken. Mulliken across for Larson. Larson pushed down from behind, able to keep it in, but the Cardinals are going to clear this one. And it's picked up by Settlemeyer. He'll slow things down. He'll give it up for Hughes. Hughes. Skate side to side. What's that?
They're saying it's hard to hear you.
Okay. Hopefully that helps with the volume. And push back out for Hughes. Hughes. And skate past Hollow. Hughes going to bring it in the zone. 49 seconds left. And the power play in a in-close shot there on Witt. And it's punched back out. Hughes. Now Settlemeyer. Slow it down a little bit, make a good zone entry, and now Mulliken. Mulliken, he'll enter the zone. He's got Willis with him. Hughes on the other side, Mulliken. Kick it back out for Settlemeyer. Settlemeyer take the shot, and they're going to get a penalty.
Yeah, I think that's
Miller.
Number 17 was right in front of the.
I'm going to call him for too long in the crease. And that's what stopped the play with 15 seconds left in the power play.
Got some energy in it.
Schwinn now. He'll hold it, be patient with it, throw it off the glass all the way down. Clyde will touch this one up for Myron. Myron. Trying to get it across the ice. Both teams are even now, and this is Wharton, and he'll go backwards with it, and they'll put the brakes on and let him fly by. Wharton a little bit more. Can't expect him to dilly-dally. He's not that guy. Pulled into the zone by Rutoff. Rutoff, now Wharton back in it, and it's pushed back to the behind the boards. This one up and out of play. Maybe get a little bit more juice in the volume here. You got to tell me when you can't hear. Maybe you don't mind. I don't know. Both teams even. 5:43 left in this second period. Here's Parnell. Pulled towards the middle. Parnell going to get it deep now. Cala de la Cruz. Push it towards the middle. Langham is there to stop it from going too far. Held in by Myrick. He kicked it forward. Langham for the Cardinals will pick it up there and push it back up to the half wall. Now it's cycled back up. Cala de la Cruz hadn't vacated yet. And now it's peeled out of there. And pushed forward. Cardinals. Now to Schwinn. Schwinn all the way across the ice to Howard. Howard going to work it right towards the middle, and this one held by Langham and gloved by Clyde. I'm even. I think it's 5-5. Here's Holland. Across from him, Parnell. Push towards the half wide by Cala de la Cruz. Stabbed that. Now Cala de la Cruz will get it up and out of the zone. Trying to get it towards the middle. Hit off the skate. Cala de la Cruz again. That's David. And that's what we'll call him from now on. And a shot missed wide on the blocker side. And a whiz banger, too. Probably a dent in the glass. Looked like a car wreck. Willis bumped by Hallam. Willis going to cut towards the middle. Willis now. He'll hold it there and big a rebound there, and they can't make it go after the save by Witt. 4:29 left in the second period. Willis dropped it at the blue line. It sputters out of there. Back to get it Perez. Call of De La Cruz going to let it go by, and they'll get an icing call here. Probably both teams eager for change. Howard Mulligan now. It's been quite the battle. Mulligan will push it towards the net. This one bounced just outside the blue bit, and Mulligan back to get it, and he's going to steam his way quickly all the way down. And there's a quick shot on goal. Perez following up. It deflected off a shin pad in behind the goal line. It's held here by Garcia, I think. Now Mulligan back towards the middle off the style, and Perez will play it towards the middle, and this one bounced into the corner off of Potton. Back for Mulligan. Mulligan will take it to the wall, and now he's got a battle on his hands as he meets Schwinn over there. Mulligan will come out with it, and he pushed it through. And Hughes and Schwinn. Now back around for Gagnon, and it's going to make it out of the zone here off of Gagnon's blade. Larson will turn and poke it away. Larson right back in it. Here come the Cardinals, collapse on the defense here, and they cough it up for Gagnon, who gains the zone. Perez is there, ready with the body, and he bodies it away. And it's backhand to Settlemeyer. Settlemeyer going to flip one to the half ball. He's got Mulligan pitched it out for Larson. Langham is there. She'll clear the zone. 2:47 left in the second period, and it's been iced by the Cardinals. Wharton and Hollum. Hollum, the winner there. Langham will play it into the corner. Gagnon to gather it for the Cardinals. It's picked away by Wharton with a slick little move. Here, and now for Rutov. Wharton with some mitts there, and now it's coughed up and out of the zone. Picked up by Myrick. Smith will take a swat. Myrick deeper into the zone, and it's held here. And picked up by Wharton, and now and Rutov will go to work together, and they'll push one in behind the net. Over to pick it up. Garcia will throw one into the shin pad of Witt. To the other side, Smith for the Cardinals. Smith, and a broken stick on the ice now as he'll skate for change. Smith all the way end to end, and it gives up nothing. Goldsby with a slapper and a stick save. There's Myra trying to get it pushed forward for Rutov, and on the ice now Chase Willis after the broken stick by Wharton. Out to Goldsby. Goldsby checked for his ankles. It's a good clean check, says everybody, and now to the other side and picked up off the skates, swatted at, and kicked all the way to the other side. Willis will gain through the zone and have nothing for it. Willis, push back down, and that's Mason Bakke hit the goalie, and you can't do that. 1:11 left in the second period. Number 6, Mason Bakke hit the goalie. And we'll put the Stars on the kill. Ripped down. So with just about a minute left in the period, the Cardinals will be on the power play here for the rest of this one, and maybe a little more. Dumped in there, missed wide. Perez taking it easy slow attack at it. Slowed up by Alum now. Trying to get it out to the middle. Push back out for Schwinn at the high slot. Off the blade. Mulligan. Settlemeyer. This one off a blade, deflected, out of play. David De La Cruz, Parnell, Myron onto the sheet now, out there with, I believe, Settlemeyer on the far side. He's pulled that direction, pushed out towards the point. De La Cruz overcorrects, it's watered down by Clyde. No goal, they said. Miller says no goal. Said he had him trapped. They pushed the glove in. Big save by Clyde. 24 seconds left in the period. 1:13 left in this power play. It's Howard across from David De La Cruz. David work his way through one. He'll push it towards Parnell. Can't get it there, and it's held in here by Myrick. Myrick trying to get a centering pass off to Parnell, and he's trying to push it back out forward some more. Stopped up by the Cardinals. Long outlet pass. Howard can't settle it down. Settlemeyer will turn around. This one deflected up and out, and that's how the period ends. We'll get some official shot totals before I give the voice a break. Remember, 17 for Witt in that first period, 5 for Clyde. We'll see how the second went. I think it was a little bit more even.
At the end of the second period, we have Sohi Stars 1, K9 Cardinals 0. In that period, K9's goalkeeper 31 Witt had 13 saves on 13 shots.
Witt, 13 for 13.
0, Bryson Clyde also had 13 saves on 13 shots.
The shots are even in that period as far as official counters go. 13 for Witt, 13 for Clyde. Hey, stick around. We got a third period, and I think it's going to be exciting. It's a 1-0 game. This tilt is not over. Okay. Period 2, or 3 rather, coming up. Cardinals back on the ice. Thanks for hanging out. I know it's not the easiest thing to sit here and just watch the ice museum, but that's what I did. Hopefully the volume's a little better in this period. I got told just late in the second that maybe it was difficult to hear, so. Everybody back on the ice. Cardinals still got a penalty kill to finish off. 48 seconds left in that Mason Bach penalty. We get underway here now. There's the whistle. Let's go, boys. Shots even in that second period, 13 for Witt, 13 for Clyde. Both of them saving all of the shots. Really, that first period was the lopsided one. See if the Cardinals can step it up another notch here. Maybe outshoot them in the third. Certainly going to get an opportunity here with the power play to start. Mason Bach grazing Witt there, and they sent him to the bin for that. Can't bump the goalie. I'm gonna call it. Howard and Mulliken pulled straight back and pushed aside. Now Hallam will deal it back to Schwinn, I believe. Schwinn looking for Howard. He's got him into the zone. Howard will drag it into the half wall, and they'll set up this power play. Howard, quick shot, Clyde, nice save, and cleared out of there by Settlemeyer, who will rip it the length of the ice. Witt out to play. Witt will play it up for Howard. Howard now across the sheet. It's Gagnon, he'll bring it up. Patton inside the zone, well off sides was Holland.
Yeah, I think
8 seconds left in this kill for the Stars. Power play for the Cards, depending on who you're watching. You never did tell me. I got one person on here told me they were a Cards fan. Let me have it. It's David Caladilla Cruz across from Howard this time. Played back for number 14 for the Cardinals, and back to number 14 again. He'll work his way through neutral. The shot was deflected into the corner. Both teams are even now. That's Hughes back there. That's Hallam on the backside. Schwinn will play it backwards to nobody, and there's Parnell up for Willis. Willis will drop it for Dela Cruz, and there's a shot from Nutmeg, the defender, but pitched into the corner by Witt, and it's been iced down by the Cardinals. 13:41 left in this third period. Both teams even. Willis? Not Parnell in the face-off circle. Hey, Butler may be taking the face-off circle here. I'm wondering to see if the ice is in rough condition. They're all the way at the other end there. Somebody might have made a complaint here to see Canova, Miller down there scraping around.
Yeah, otherwise you load the end up because it gets a lot of passing.
It is wet down there a little bit, but it tends to be in this corner closest to the stands at that end. Miller says, I think we're good. We'll get this puck dropped. Or now it will be Butler taking the face-off for the Cardinals. They're going to take a timeout here. They don't like how the ice has been dried out. They say it's not dried out, and I'll show you the corner here they're talking about. It's always wet down here. Got a cooling problem in this area. You can kind of see the shine there. They're really digging around behind it more than anything. But that'll cause a pause in the game here. 13:41 left in the third period. Stars lead 1-0. Both teams even strength. On senior night, Soldotna Regional Sports Complex, Joe Canova gonna go get the squeegee. Lots of water. Gonna get it smoothed out here. We'll get another lineman out here to help push it around. And not the cutest ice girl I've ever seen at intermission, but feed the squeegees back through the glass there, and maybe we'll get underway. Looks like they're ready to drop it now. It's Parnell across from Butler. Cardinals win it. Can't control it. It's picked up there by De La Cruz. Will put one in the shin pad, and it can be held by Hughes here. Garcia. First back through. Langham will touch it up for Begich. Doesn't skate it into the zone. He rips two corners, and there's Myrick to get it now, and he'll pitch it back that way. Willis will pick it up for the Stars, and he'll move it forward for Parnell. It's picked off by Butler, and it trickles into the Cardinal end. De La Cruz, Cala De La Cruz, not the one you want to tangle with down there. And Cala De La Cruz will hold on to it. He's attacked pretty good there. And Cala De La Cruz will deal with it some more, and out front had Parnell crashing and calling for it, and back the other way comes Schwinn. His shot doesn't go anywhere, and it's wheeled back up to the boards, and Willis doesn't quite get rid of it. Back into the zone. Butler will play it deep. Myrick is there along with Schwinn. Picked out of there by David. Will skate past one, lift a stick, and continue forward. 12:21. David trying to make it all the way through the slot. And now Potton will pick it up for the Cardinals. Back the other way. Met by several. As he gains the zone, he'll get it low. Willis will take a swat. Now Willis will play it off the glass. This one trickles out of the zone by Goldsby. And I think that's either Rutov. I think it's Rutov. I'm going to get a penalty on the Cardinals for interference. I think that's not Rutov. That was Wortman drawing the penalty that time. 11:55 left in this third period. Stars on the power play. Thank you, Jeff. And I'm not sure what you mean by adjusted, widened, tightened.
Penalty assessed.
Out for the penalty kill. Gagnon will touch this one for the Cards, and he tries to rifle it into the corner. Didn't quite go. Mulliken. Pitch it out for Settlemeyer. Settlemeyer back down to Mulliken. Into the middle. Willis will take a shot to goal. All right, got a new program here, update, and I can't. Willis. Settlemeyer pushed it out. Now Clyde will have to gather it up. He gets it behind the net. Now it's on to Ruta. Pushed it forward and there's a shot and a save made by Clyde. Yeah, you probably could have seen it if you were sitting in the stands. Just to widen out a little bit, that's all you gotta say. And the penalty is cleared. They are even, but it does show a penalty on the board, and Myrick will step through one. Here's Mulligan. He'll pick it up now. He's tracked pretty heavily by Begich. Mulligan come off the wall with it. He's finally pushed away from it. Begich will have it there. Now Larson over to help. Hughes going to get a look. Kenny throws one wide on the glove side. We are going to get a penalty on the Cardinals. Miller says you got to go.
Not yet. You might be rushing. Sit on the player.
I think it got a player down there. Not sure who it is. There's a penalty on the board, number 13 for the Cardinals. We'll adjust the score. If you get to me early, I'll help you. I promise. You just got to speak up. I'm here to do it so you can see it, not to make it difficult. I'm also a volunteer, but if you want to throw me some cash, I got a Patreon. I got a Venmo. It's in the link. And Stars players up now. This is Larson. Got one of the coaching staff over there to help him walk off. (2-0) Stars lead. Back on the power play. 10:33 left in this third period. Pretty sure that's sarcasm. Get a 5-minute major. They've upped it from 2 now. No, we're gonna get a hold on the pattern here. Hughes. Cardinal getting kicked out of the face-off circle. They're gonna kick them both out. Now it's Mulligan. Hughes. Cross the ice there. Chop that. Myrick will hold it. Gets it a little deeper. Langham.
5 minutes.
Checking from behind. And a 10-minute skip. His game's over. Up for Willis. Willis, and it's punched forward and held here by the Cardinal D. And they get it out and clear, and it's Mulligan. He's got a green light, and he'll take it in, and a glove save. It's a glove save by Witt.
Everybody clap your hands. Come on,
try this face off on the other side. It's pulled back to Larson. Larson gives it up for Mulliken. Mulliken's going to get a clean look here, and he can't get it through the legs. Settlemeyer back down for Mulliken. Mulliken will skate out, turn back. Mulliken gives it up for Hughes. Hughes, and off the end of his stick, he lost his edge. Trying to pitch it forward. Now at the blue line, that's Butler. And it's kicked up and out of the zone. Oh, Willis looking for his hat trick tonight. Missed it wide on the blocker side. Here's Mulliken coming into the screen now. Mulliken will hold. Looking for somebody to pass it to. Pestered the entire way. He'll get it low there in the shot. And Hughes will have to chase it below the goal line. 9:11 left in this third period. 3:36 left in this power play for the Stars. Hughes will pull it out of the pile. Hughes will tip it back for Settlemeyer. Settlemeyer can't get it to land. It's deflected wide and high. Now Hughes to Mulliken. Mulliken, cross ice, can't get it to go. Potton will get there. Settlemeyer into his skates, and Mulliken, once again, now he's Johnny Cash. He's been everywhere, man. Willis will chop at it to get it low, and there's a little bit of head contact there, right in the slot. Potton eases his way towards the middle. Potton, happy to hold this puck. Everybody changing in behind him, and he'll dip it deep, and Settlemeyer will go back for it. Settlemeyer, plenty of time to look. 2:41 left in this 5-minute power play. 8:10 left in the game. Hughes skate it through neutral and rip it in there deep, and Perez will go for it. Now back up and not cleared. It is cleared now. Myrick will deal it back to Parnell. Parnell now pushes it forward. He's got Rutoff on the far side. Wharton gain the zone, and we're going to get a trip on the Cardinals. There will be a 5-on-3 here for 2 whole minutes. And got an extra guy, and they're going to say it's touched up. So you're going to get 2 full minutes of 5-on-3, unless the Stars are able to settle this one down and get a goal. It's Hughes in the face-off circle. I think they're going to slide Hollum in there. Willis.
On penalties, number 16, Ryder Gagnon, 2 minutes for tripping.
Gagnon. Mulliken now. Larson left it behind. Hollum in a battle with Larson. Larson regains it, got settled down. He pushed it forward, trying to get it out there for Mulliken, and it's skated back to pick it up as Settlemeyer crossed the sheet for Larson. Larson right it back into the zone. Larson going to push it up for Settlemeyer. Settlemeyer firing from there, and Witt sees it all the way in. 1:24 left in the 5-minute major. We'll never see him again. The 13, he had a 10-minute misconduct also, and then 1:26 left in the penalty to number 16. Pushed back, held by Mulliken. I think in this scenario, this is where you want the puck, is Mulliken and Willis. And Mulliken's going to get a great look at it. And there it is across. And a couple of different shots now for Willis. And this one spun around both corners, or at least one of them, and all the way back out with 1:06 left in the penalty. It's up for Willis. Willis into the zone easy. He'll drop it for Mulliken. All the way across the ice for Larson, who throws one that ends up out of play. David De La Cruz, rather. David will pull it back down. All the way out for Parnell. Give it up for Perez. Perez with some time. Pushed it low. And David down there. Now there's a fight. 3-on-1 in the corner. Pulled out of there by Perez. All the way across the ice. 1T into the defender and off the boards and out of the zone. 25 now. Left in the 5-on-3. Back in comes Wortman. Drop for Perez, and he'll rip one in there. And a glove save by Witt. Seconds left in this power play. 5:48 left in the game, or in the third rather. Mason Bach, the senior. You don't see him do a face-off very often. There he is. He wins it, and there's a quick shot off the side of the net. That was Rutov fighting for it, and Bach will go down low for it. And Cardinals off the deflection, up and out of play. Here's Bach again. Hollum and Bach. Both teams full strength now. 5:26 left in the period. Bach in the corner. And all the way in on net, and Witt will direct it in behind. Held here by number 29 for the Cardinals. Deals it up to Gagnon. Gagnon up to Butler. Butler gained the zone, and he's scared away from it. It's held into the zone by Potton. Now the Cardinals swirling back, and this is still dangling there, and a goal. Kind of fumbled around there by the defense, and it goes in. Cut the lead in half. A technical for the Stars. So they'll go on the kill now. Mason Bach.
It squirted out on the back door there.
Gonna give him 2 minutes for the unsportsmanlike. Settlemeyer, Perez, Mulliken, Hughes on the ice for the Stars. Butler, Patton, Gagnon, Hollum, Kenai with the TO.
Stars penalty assessed on number 6, Mason Bach. 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike.
Scored 2 minutes.
We're going to time out. Butler on the board for the Cardinals. Langham credited with part of the assist. Big crowd here tonight, big energy. Big win there on the face-off by the Cardinals. Control it on the power play. Held here by Settlemeyer. He'll flip it forward. Mulliken clears it out. Cards are deep in the zone yet, and they carry it in offsides.
Offside.
Not much I think you can do for Clyde in that one. I think he did make a couple of saves. Maybe it was just the one, but then slid over, couldn't get his pads down. Kind of fumbled around there by the defense a little bit, pulled back by Mulliken. Myrick will skate it backwards. He does this. He's a time killer. And he'll rainbow one to the other end. Schwinn hit it. Now it's pursued by Hughes. Nearly kicked it through the defense. Potton picks it up there for the Cardinals. He'll gain the zone, stabbed at by Mulliken. Hughes is over there to help. Mulliken will just pester it, and it's back up and out of the zone. Hollum deep inside the zone there, and Hughes will pester this one again, and Mulliken will hold it. Mulliken will chip it deep, and Hughes will go in to get it for the Cardinals. Hughes just going to pinch it on the board there. He's going to have 2 on him now. That's Potton, and it's peeled away. And up and out of the zone, here comes Smith for the Cardinals. Dropped it for Gagnon. Gagnon will throw a backhander, a little deflection try by Hollum, and now it's cleared out of the zone. 46 seconds left in this penalty kill for the Cardinals. Power play for the Stars. Smith into the zone. Schwinn regains it. Blocker saved by Clyde. Push it back out to the point and knocked away from it, but cleared up and out of the zone. Parnell, now Cardinals gain it back. Gagnon swatted at by David. Back into the zone. Parnell out there. And Goldsby will hold it at the blue line. And this one's cleared up and out. And Langham will go back to get it for the Cardinals. Swatted at by David. Langham all the way across the sheet. Oncoming is Butler, the goal scorer for the Cardinals. 2:57 left in the game. Both teams even now. Wrapped around. And Mason Bach will let this one go through as he heads for the bench. Hold forward. Now Hollum. Hollum will skate with it. He's got options. Poked at by Hughes to keep it deep. Hughes. Goldsby in the corner. Held here now by Garcia, who's upended. Off for Smith. Smith into the zone. Mulliken back there, and it's peeled away, and the Stars regain control. Bring it back up. That's Hughes. Hughes cut towards the middle. He'll throw one, just misses wide on the blocker side, and there's one off the blade that goes wide to Mulliken. He'll work his way past one and hold it deep. Mulliken happy to kill time here with 1-goal lead. Here's Mulliken some more. Mulliken all the way to the other side. Under 2 now. Back down for Mulliken. Mulliken back through the middle. He's got 3 on him, and the Cardinals break it up. Can't get it loose, though, and Mulliken will pitch it out for Larson. He'll throw one into the belly of Witt, and it's cleared up and out, but not out of the zone. Settlemeyer will throw one into the skates. Back come the Cardinals. Cuffed up to Settlemeyer. Settlemeyer trying to get it clear, hit a player. Settlemeyer now into the half wall. Mulliken all the way down to the other end with under 90 now. Mulliken will flip it forward. This one off of Potton. And Luke Larson can't beat the icing call. It looked like it hit somebody, so that's difficult for me because it's pretty clearly not icing. There's 77 seconds left in this game. Or in this third period. It might not be the end of the game. Cardinals did a great job killing the 5-on-3 earlier in the period. It was 2 full minutes of that. Potton Hollum. These have got Witt really perched out here. They need to win this face-off. I'm going to pitch Hollum out of the circle. And they're going to leave Witt in there. This one out of the zone and offside. Good game, good game. Witt really wants to take off, and given an opportunity, I bet he does. He's looking at the bench, kind of salivating a little bit here, but got to have control before you can pull him. A little pause in the action here. Willis going to take this face off. Got Caladilla Cruz to his right. That's Willis. Pitch it in there. Picked up by Pot. Pot out to the half wall. Parnell throw it into Willis. 53 seconds left in the third period. This is Potton now. Cardinals are cycling. Witt hasn't left yet. Potton works his way deep, and Perez will pick it up there, and it's out. Got the sixth man on now. Witt has vacated the net. Smith trying to get it off, and it just into the belly here, and it's Parnell maybe looking for an empty netter. And it's up and out of the zone with 30 seconds left. Held here at the red line, trying to get around one as David called it. David. Now after Hollum, and a shot and a save made, and it's held down there, and we got a whistle with 11 seconds left. There'll be some figure in here. Some mayhem there below the goal line. Clyde ended up on his back. Gonna stack some Cardinals in the nest there. Not a good sign. There'll be some Sohi Stars going in there also. Yeah. They'll get some Stars in there too. They'll pick and choose. The penalty, the board is off now. They got to reboot that up. It is a 2-1 game. There's 11.7 seconds left in it in the third. Plenty of sticks still on the ice. There's a glove out there, a random one. They got 3 Cardinals in the bin. So far, 1 Star. Looks like maybe they'll add another, maybe 2 more. This should all cancel out, I think. Still stay 5-on-5, right? Yeah, I think that's how it'll go. Got to get that board booted back up. There's less than 12 seconds left in the 2-1 game.
Sorting it out.
3 Stars, 3 Cardinals. All in the bin over there. You sort it out. Still no scoreboard. I'm sure they're working on that frantically. 4 Stars now. So there will be a man advantage. Maybe? Like, I never really witnessed anything quite so.
Seems like forever ago.
That.
It's been sitting there a long time.
Running out of seating room there. Gonna let a guy out for the Cardinals. I'm gonna send him. I'm going to send 2 of them. Wouldn't surprise me if the Cardinals got the man advantage if they start without Witt and go 6-on-4 here. We'll see how it plays out. How many guys skate out? Still no scoreboard. They're going to put a guy in the bin to take the place of the guy they ejected, maybe? I don't know. Canada's got it under control. They're going to put the guy back in there. Going to sort it out. The PA will tell us exactly what's been called and who it's been called on. Maybe. I mean, there's only 12 seconds left in the game. We might not get the penalty update.
All right, good to see some life out of those guys.
For sure. The refs are sorting it out, seeing what to do with the last 11 seconds. Before that, there was some contact.
I think it was a simple tussle to start it all, but then they pushed Bryson, the goalie, to his back, and he fires up any hockey team. I'm sure they're working on that scoreboard. Three guys in each box. Two guys have been excused, one from both teams. Clyde, Myrick. Down there kind of skating around. With Garcia out there with them. Cardinals staying pretty close to the bench there. Clyde's ready to go. He's not injured. Oh, okay. A little update in the comments. I appreciate that. For a side, number 14 ran the goalie, so he got excused for that. 4-on-4 for 12 seconds, though. That's exciting. A little goalie contest going on here while they wait. Clyde and Witt. And they share goals in the intermission. Canada says you can't do that. I'll get it. Crowd's upset, playing a friendly game, waiting for officials to make their minds up. Get there.
Wanted some entertainment. Both goalies.
Still no scoreboard yet. 11.7 seconds left. 2-1. Probably shorted the thing out, trying to add them all in there. Gonna get a face-off down here by Clyde is what it's looking like. Canada's ready to go. He's taking control of the puck. This conference at the scoring table has gone on for a bit now. It's Garcia, Myrick. Looks like Mulliken will skate out here. And David Cala de la Cruz. Explanations now for the benches. That's good. I think we're going to do it. The Cards are going to do it without a goalie. It should be 5-on-4. It looks like it's going to be 6-on-3. Maybe they'll let Mulligan do it. Six on 4 most likely. Mulligan hasn't hopped the bench yet. It's a lot of Cardinals in their end. Butler, the goal scorer for the Cardinals, kind of perched on the limb there, ready to take the face-off. Star's probably looking for an answer as to why it's not 6-on-5.
It's in Cardina.
6-on-4. Here we go. 12 seconds. Now they're working on the board. Still not ready to drop yet. Butler, Goldsby, Potton, Gagnon, and an unknown number 11 there, 11.7 seconds. Now we've got the board live. Here we go, 6-on-4. De La Cruz in the face-off circle, and it's won by the Cardinals. All Mulligan has to do is hold it for another 7 seconds. 2 seconds now. Mulligan's going to win this one with it on his blade. Stars win senior night 2-1 over the Cardinals. See if we get a final shot tally there. They never did put any penalties on the board. Cardinals lined up ready to do it. Witt, Clyde are the first two. The sportsmanship afterwards is always fantastic. This is a handshakes, fist bumps for everybody. It's it was Schwinn that ran the goalie. I'll get from mine. Clyde over here is senior night here in Soldotna. He's a big time part of that. Lots of milling around. These guys play with each other. They play U16, some of them together. So. Coach is still looking for answers. That's Dagan Walton out there with the questions. Stars win 2-1. It was exciting at the end. As always, Peninsula Sports Live for myself and Keith, who does all the video cool stuff. Thanks for watching.